Children and animals should never be left in hot cars. Why does this happen? How it happens? What can we do to avoid it? My research for this speech was found in Source Issues Researcher, the Asheville Citizen-Times, eLibrary, the Dallas Morning News, and kidsandcars.org. According to Source Issues Researcher, since the mid-1990s, the number of children who died of heat exhaustion while trapped inside vehicles has risen dramatically, totaling around 340 in the past 10 years. So is this murder? Neglect? Why does this happen? Ironically, one reason this is happening was a change parents or drivers made to protect their children after juvenile airbag deaths peaked in 1995. They put them in the back seat, where they are more easily forgotten. Leaving children or pets in a hot car can be as deadly as leaving them in an oven. There are several cases in which forgetfulness is not the reason for leaving a child behind, but direct neglect. Parents sometimes unintentionally forget about their child in the backseat. Some parents, though, are unaware of the dangers and consequences when they leave their children in a car, even for a moment. A relatively small amount of cases, about 7%, involve drugs or alcohol. In a few instances, the responsible parties had a history of abusing or neglecting children. Still, others were single parents unable to find or afford daycare. Would it help to place a toy in front of the driver's seat on the front of your console directly where your vision will go to drive safely? The numbers do not lie. We are losing this battle, and even one death is one death too many. How can we ourselves cue ourselves to the fact that you have a child or animal in the car? Sometimes the parent who usually takes the child to daycare needs to have their partner drop the child that one time. That partner is not used to driving that way and may forget he or she has children in the car. There are ways to minimize this danger. If we diligently teach our own young teens while they're young about this issue, they will be aware of the dangers. Smoking kids these days are in decline and continue declining. Why? Because they are told from their infancy that smoking is not cool, not hot, and not healthy. We should do this for the benefit of the next generation and our own families and friends. If we devise elements that will alert us about having a child or pet in the back seat, we can improve the odds. Perhaps a toy on top of the console, or something that will bother you physically, like a string in your finger or a clip on the tie, or leave your shoes in the back seat next to your child's seat. After all, you cannot go out of the car without shoes. Or place an alarm in your iPhone. Set it to a certain time in which you are supposed to drop your child off at daycare or wherever you go. Make a promise yourself, your child, and your community that you will never, never, under any circumstances, will leave a child or pet unattended in a car. Does it matter if it's raining? Does it? Does it matter if you're going to be late? If you're late, you're late. You're already late. Why place your child in danger? Get up early. As easy as that. A pet deserves to be treated like what they are, a loving part of the family. Never, under no circumstances, leave your animal in a closed car. They are living creatures just as fragile as we are. Why leave them to die a horrible death? Because it is a horrible death. The temperatures inside a hot car, it is too horrific. But you get the idea of the need to make some very serious changes in our community for ourselves, our families, and friends. This could be a long-gone problem we no longer have to address. There are several places to go and research for more information and data. There are also places to find ideas to remind you that you have the life of your loved one in your hands, sitting in the back of your car. There are lots of ideas here. I am including links to the Dallas Morning News, Kids and Cars, and you can click and then you will find lots of information. Share this information with your loved ones, friends, and neighbors. Together, we can make a difference. If you sign up for the letterheads, they will send you free stickers and additional ideas to make sure your summers and a very happy time for life. If you sign up for their letterheads, they will send you free stickers and additional ideas to make sure your summers are a very happy family time for your family and friends to enjoy. Let's make this a thing of the past. Thank you for your attention.